If your posture feels tired, your core and back may need support. This gentle yoga flow will help you reconnect with your body and build strength and stability. Let's begin. Welcome, I'm Michelle. Today we'll build strength in both our core and our back, creating support from the inside out. A strong center helps us stand taller, move with more stability, and feel more grounded. As we move, we'll reconnect both mind and body and settle into this present moment. Let's begin in our easy seat, beginning to arrive in the body. Just take a moment, just notice if you may be holding tension anywhere in the body, and as we breathe, allowing ourselves to find some release. Let's begin with a deep in breath through the nose. Exhale, letting go. And again, inhale, filling the body with the breath. Exhale, letting go. 3 more like that. Inhale. Exhale. Maybe noticing that expansion through the ribs and back on that inhale. Exhale, settling into the hips and legs. And 1 more like that. Inhale. And exhale. Gently dip that chin towards the chest. Finding length through the back of the neck. Chin towards the sky, finding that space through the front. Gently back to center. Right ear to right shoulder. Find space through the left side. Back to center. Left ear to left shoulder. And gently back to center. On the inhale, sending the arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. And as we focus on our core today, that center of being, also known as our Manipura chakra, I'll share these affirmations with you. I embrace my inner power. I embrace my inner strength. I am strong and capable of all things. If you'd like to take a moment to set an intention for yourself, please feel free. Taking another deep in breath here, and to exhale. Gently blinking the eyes open if they've been closed. Find that focal point slightly ahead of you, and we can release out of our easy seat. Let's find a gentle twist here, sending the right fingertips to the back of the mat, finding that length in the spine. And to inhale, exhale, settling into the hips and legs. 1 more here, inhale, exhale gently through center. Left fingertips to the back of the mat, send the heart forward and out, inhale, exhale, and to inhale, exhale, gently back to center. Let's release and come out of our easy seat, make our way into tabletop position. Let's work through some cat-cows, beginning to ignite that core and working through that back. So shoulders over those wrists, hips are over those knees. On the inhale, send the crown of the head and tailbone to the sky. Exhale, press away from the earth, rounding out the back. And inhale, crown of the head and tailbone to the sky. Exhale, send that tailbone under. So bringing that focus into that core and back. Inhale, heart forward and out. And exhale, rounding out the back. 1 more, inhale. And exhale, chin towards the chest. Gently back to center. So give you the option here, you can remain in tabletop. If you would like, you can begin to tuck those toes under, sending the knees off the mat in a hovering tabletop position. So beginning to build that heat. Just making sure we're not sitting into the back, but we're supporting through that core, pulling that navel to the spine. Inhale. Exhale. Neck in line with the spine. Inhale. Exhale, let's take one more here. Inhale. Exhale, releasing the knees. Let's take a gentle lunge forward here, letting those shoulders reach past those wrists. Inhale, exhale, lower. Hands by the rib cage, pressing into those legs. We'll work through some baby cobras here, so working into that back. Inhale, gently come up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, shoulders drop down and back. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one here. Inhale. And exhale. Shift through tabletop position. Tuck your toes under, send your hips up high into your first down dog. So maybe pedaling through those feet. Deep bend in those knees. Inhale. Exhale, walk the feet to the hands. Allow the body to be heavy here. Maybe a little nod to the head. Arms are heavy. Facial muscles relax. Deep bend. Slowly roll up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. So we take this in breath, sending the shoulders forward, tracing that breath up the body. Inhale. Exhale. Breath back down the body. Shoulders down and back. And again, inhale. And exhale, settling into those legs and feet. One more here. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, send that energy down. Inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale. Arms overhead. Exhale, find your open twist. Left arm ahead, right arm behind, hips are square. Back through center. Inhale. Exhale, left arm back, right arm ahead. Back through center. Inhale. Exhale, take your gentle forward fold. Halfway up. Inhale. Exhale, release. Find your plank or tabletop, whatever feels good for you today. I'll give you the option to move from down dog into plank or down dog to tabletop. Inhale, exhale, down dog. Coming forward once again. Inhale, supporting that core, and exhale, hips are high. One more time. Inhale, pulling the shoulder blades towards one another. Exhale, hips are high. Option 1, stay here. 2, send that right leg to the sky, 3-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale, step that foot through. Find warrior 1. Back foot flat, angled in slightly. Arms overhead. Inhale. Exhale, left arm ahead, right hand to hip. Pull that right shoulder back, sending that left shoulder forward. From here, we'll twist from above that navel. Both arms overhead. Inhale. Exhale, find that twist. Left arm back, right arm ahead. Bring that focus into that core. Inhale, square the shoulders. Exhale, to the side. One more here. Inhale and exhale. Just settling into that body. Back to center, arms overhead. Inhale. Exhale, release those hands to blocks or mat. Onto your back knee. Release to the top of that foot. Let's find our easy twist here. Right hand to the sky, hip or lower back. Inhale. Exhale, release. Tuck the left toes under, send that knee off the mat. Right knee directly above that right ankle. Find your version of easy twist. Deepen breath. And to exhale, release. Bring that left foot in to meet the right. Slowly roll up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Send the shoulders forward, breath up the body. Inhale, exhale, down and back. And again. Inhale, exhale. One more here. Inhale, exhale. Take your pause here. On the inhale, send the arms overhead. Exhale, energy down. Inhale overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. And inhale. Exhale, find your open twist. Right arm back, left arm ahead. Equal weight into both feet. Back through center. Inhale. Exhale, left arm back, right arm ahead. Back to center, inhale. Exhale, take your gentle forward fold. Halfway up, inhale. Exhale, release. Find your plank or tabletop. Press away from the earth. Support those shoulders. Find that down dog. Inhale. Exhale. Find plank or tabletop. And again. Inhale, hips are high. Exhale, release forward, supporting that core and back. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Back to down dog. Option 1, stay here. 2, send that left leg to the sky. 3-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale, step that foot through. Find your warrior 1. Root deeply into those feet. Inhale. Exhale, left hand to hip, right arm ahead. Pull that left shoulder back, right shoulder forward. Twist from above the navel, arms overhead. Exhale, right arm back, left arm forward. Shoulders square. Inhale. Exhale. So those legs, those feet are staying exactly as they are. Deep in breath. And exhale. Back to center. Inhale. Exhale, release those hands to blocks or mat. Come onto the ball of that back foot. Release your right knee. Find your twist here. Create that space through that left side of the body. Inhale. And exhale, release. Tuck the right toes under, knee off the mat. Find your twist here. Send the back of that right knee to the sky. So feeling that power and strength through that leg. Inhale, exhale, release. Bring that right foot in to meet the left. Find your mountain pose. Inhale, overhead. Exhale, take that gentle forward fold. Halfway up, inhale. Exhale, release. Maybe moving through your first Chaturanga or meeting in that down dog. Movement rides on that breath. Inhale, exhale as you lower. Inhale, Updog or Cobra. Exhale, down dog, hips are high. Equal weight into hands and feet. Deep in breath. And exhale. You have the option here to bring that knee towards the chest in just a moment or to remain in that down dog or 3-legged dog. Inhale, right leg to the sky, 3-legged dog. Exhale, maybe you shift forward, knee to nose. And inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, step that foot through. Release that back foot flat. Find your warrior 2. Root deeply to those feet and legs. Right knee stacked towards that baby toe. Kick that left arm, circle it down and around. Inhale and exhale. Flip that right palm to the sky. Inhale, exhale, find your reverse. Inhale and exhale back to that warrior 2. Straighten through that front leg, all toes face the side. Maybe you heel toe in slightly. Bend into that left leg. Find a twist here. Reaching that left arm to the sky, right hand to mat or block. Inhale, exhale back to center, to that right side. Inhale, exhale, back to center. Find your forward fold. Body is heavy. Facial muscles relaxed. Deep in breath. Exhale, send the arms overhead. Inhale, exhale, find your warrior 2. Right toes top of the mat. Find your high lunge or warrior 1. Arms overhead, inhale. Exhale, find your open twist here. Left arm forward, right arm back. Both arms overhead, inhale. Exhale, push off of that back leg. Find your warrior 3. Length through that spine. Like a little bit more of a challenge here, maybe releasing left hand ahead, right hand to hip. Inhale. Exhale, begin to make your way up into a single leg balance. Knee towards the chest. Send the left arm behind, right hand to the outside of that left thigh. So again, finding that twist from above the navel. Find your focal point. Inhale. And exhale, back through center. Find that warrior three once again. Inhale. Exhale, release that foot to the back of the mat. Warrior one or high lunge, arms overhead. Inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center. Left foot in to meet the right. Let's find our prayer twist in chair. Inhale. And to exhale. Finding your version here. Deepen breath. And to exhale back to center, release, find your forward fold. Deep bend in those knees, slowly roll up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Send those shoulders forward. Inhale. And to exhale, down and back. Arms overhead. Inhale. Exhale. Send that energy down. Inhale overhead. Exhale, take your forward fold. Halfway up. Inhale. And to exhale, release. Maybe moving through Chaturanga. We meet in Down Dog. Inhale and to exhale. Inhale, Updog or Cobra. Exhale, Down Dog, hips are high. Option one, stay here. 2, send that left leg to the sky, 3-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale, maybe you shift forward, knee to nose, if that's available to you today. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, step that foot through. Find your warrior two. Most importantly, that left knee headed towards left baby toes. Send that right arm forward and around. Inhale and to exhale. Keep that left palm to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, find your reverse warrior. Maybe left hand behind the head. Inhale. Exhale, back to that warrior two. Straighten through that front leg. All toes face the side. Adjust for yourself. Find that twist on that right side, bending into that right leg. Inhale. Exhale to center. To that left. Inhale. Exhale, center. Find your version of forward fold. Maybe the toes turn in slightly. Maybe the heels go out a little bit more. Deepen breath. And exhale. Deep bend in those knees. Send the arms overhead. Inhale. Exhale. Find that warrior two. Find your high lunge or warrior one. Arms overhead. Inhale. Exhale. Find that open twist. So pulling those inner thighs towards one another. Right arm ahead. Left arm behind. Arms overhead. Inhale. Exhale. Come into your warrior three. Bit more of a challenge. Maybe release that right arm ahead, left hand to hip. Inhale. Exhale, begin to come up. Find your single-legged balance here. Root deeply into that left leg and foot. Find your twist. Sending that right arm back. Inhale. Exhale, back to center. Find that warrior three once again. Inhale. Exhale, release that foot. Find your high lunge or warrior one. Inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center. Bring that right foot in to meet the left. Send those hips behind. Find your prayer twist in chair. Inhale. Exhale. Settling into that pose. Just noticing what you feel in the body. We're just observing. And through intensity, we use that breath to find that place of center and ease. Deepen breath. Exhale back to center. Release. Find your forward fold. Find that flat back for a moment. Inhale. And to exhale, release. Send that left foot behind you, coming into your high lunge for just a moment. And then bring that left foot in and find your pyramid pose here. So maybe hands to blocks or to that mat. The body is heavy. Give you the option here if you'd like to find your pyramid twist. You're going to send that right arm to the sky or hand to hip or lower back. Again, most importantly, find that length through the spine. Press that chest forward and out. Inhale. exhale. One more here, inhale. Exhale, release over that front leg. Just allow the body to be heavy. Let gravity take the body. Deepen breath. And to exhale. Bring that left foot in to meet the right. Let's send that right foot behind. Take your moment here. When you feel ready, bring that right foot in, find pyramid pose. And again, when you feel ready, maybe coming into your pyramid twist, sending that left arm to the sky. Inhale and exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale, release over that front leg. Deepen breath. And exhale. Let's bring that right foot in to meet the left. Scoop everything to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale. Exhale, take that gentle forward fold. Halfway up. Inhale. Exhale, release. Moving through your version of Chaturanga, maybe skipping, maybe releasing those knees. Inhale. Exhale, gently lower. Releasing the arms behind you. Maybe beginning to send the shoulders off the mat. Maybe it's the legs off the mat. Finding length through that spine. Let's breathe here. Inhale. Exhale, and legs are engaged. Neck is long. Inhale. Exhale, release the legs, release the chest, release those hands. Find your baby Cobra or full up dog. Inhale. Exhale, down dog, hips are high. And deepen breath. Exhale, releasing the knees. Gently walk your knees ahead, coming onto those sit bones. So we're going to engage that core one last time here, coming into boat pose. So feet are flat. You can release the hands behind you. Option one, stay here, just taking a gentle lean back. 2, maybe those feet come off the mat. 3, maybe you're reaching ahead with those arms. 4, maybe you're extending those legs all the way. So find your version. Most importantly, imagine a string on that chest pulling the heart forward and out. To use our breath. Inhale and exhale. So even through that intensity, again, that breath is our anchor. Inhale. Exhale. Finding that center for ease. Deepen breath. Exhale. One more here. Inhale. Exhale, release the feet. Take a gentle reach forward. Inhale. Exhale, gently lower down to your back. Feet are flat. Let's send those hips a few inches to that left side of the mat, dropping your knees to the right, finding your supine twist. Maybe blocks between the knees or beneath that bottom knee. Breathing into that left side. Inhale and exhale. And again, inhale and exhale. Just allowing yourself to drop into the body. Deepen breath. Exhale gently back to center. Shift those hips a few inches to that right side. Knees dropping to that left. Arms wherever you'd like to take them. And breathing into that right side. Inhale. And to exhale, settling into your left side. Deepen breath. Exhale gently back to center. Bring those knees towards heart center, maybe head towards the knees, taking an inhale. And then exhale, release, finding your version of Shavasana. Living from a place of silence doesn't mean never talking, never engaging, or doing things. It simply means that we are not disturbed inside. There isn't constant internal chatter. If we're truly silent, then no matter what situation we find ourselves in, we can enjoy the sweet spaciousness of silence. From Thich Nhat Hanh. Take a moment to release one hand to heart, one below the navel, or just allowing those arms to relax. Let's take a few breaths together here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more together. Inhale and exhale. You can gently begin to find movement in hands and feet, fingers and toes. Slowly bringing the feet flat. Finding some gentle sways. Make your way to your side of choice. Take that pause. And gently make your way up into your version of easy seat. On the inhale, sending the arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. I embrace my strength. I embrace my inner power. I am strong and capable of all things. As we move through our day, may we find moments of pause, moments of stillness, where we can tune back within, connecting to our breath, and finding some ease and calm. Always grateful to our bodies for allowing us to move into practice. I'm grateful to share this practice with you. The light within me acknowledges the light within you. If you enjoyed this practice today and looking for more calm, grounding, and connection, I'd love for you to join my free 5-day series of presence and stillness. Each day is designed to help you slow down, reconnect, and build steady strength from within. You can find that link in my video description. Thank you for practicing with me today. Have a beautiful day.